BHS. I hope you all finished off strong as we ended this crazy year. On behalf of everyone who worked on the Share Your Story segments, we just wanted to say thank you to everyone who participated and watched our show this past semester. From the students' vulnerability to you as viewers listening to your fellow students, we just wanted to say thank you. As this season of BHS TV comes to an end, we just wanted to share one last video with you all. Some people would like to share some of their favorite memories from this past year.
My favorite memory was Turnabout.
And my favorite BHS TV memory from this past year was filming the girls' gymnastics meets. It was fun to get to highlight a team that doesn't really get a lot of coverage, and really great to showcase these hardworking and very talented gymnasts. It was great to have a video to look forward to after every meet, so thanks to BHS TV for giving me a space to work on these videos.
My favorite memory from the school year is going to have to go to the interrelated arts field trips and basically that entire class, because first of all, Mr. Connell and Ms. Stevenson are great. I'm going to miss you guys. And it was just a very impactful class for me. It made me kind of realize what I want to do with my life, and the field trips were incredible and so cool, and makes me feel so lucky that we get to do stuff like that.
My favorite BHS TV memory has got to be going on football trips to film. It really showed me what I want to do in my career, and I made some of my best friendships while doing that. Being able to communicate and hang out with all the football players on the field, and to hang out with friends from class, just a really good experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
My favorite memory was probably Philly football and also homecoming.
What's up, BHS? Some of my favorite memories during BHS TV were some of the segments I did with some of my best friends, the BHS TV Chef Nut videos. We created some nice meals.
My favorite memory was homecoming.
I think my favorite memory from BHS TV would have to be from the one night we were filming the Halloween episode in Cuba Marsh. And one of the dumbest things that I've ever done in my entire BHS TV career was I forgot to grab an SD card for the camera that morning when we were gathering equipment. And so it was like 10 o'clock at night. We were all ready to film in Cuba Marsh, deep in the woods, and we discovered, oh no, we don't have an SD card. So thankfully, Dr. Doles and a few other BHS TV students were super willing to run and grab us an SD card that we could use. But in the time that we were waiting for them to come back, I remember it being super fun, just bonding with people that were there, stuck waiting with us. And, we were all freaking out and wallowing in the cold in the woods. But even though that night, I remember it being super chilly and everyone was just tired and they wanted to go home. I look back on that night now as one of my favorite memories because just of the way we bonded with everyone as we shared our collective failure, and we got to hear each other's stories, and it was really fun despite the fact that something terrible had happened.
Favorite memory was track season.
One of my favorite memories this year from BHS TV was definitely getting to know everyone and being able to form relationships with them because they're all super nice and fun people.
So, favorite memory of the 2019-2020 school year would probably be going to basketball games and watching the varsity game, and then going out with my friends afterwards.
One of my favorite memories from being on BHS TV comes from meeting all these new and exciting people in my show, People of BHS. Getting to see new and interesting perspectives about things that are going on around the school is really a positive part of my life.
Favorite high school memory was a certain late night drive with a certain set of people.
My favorite memory from BHS TV this year was definitely being able to go on a field trip to interview the Windy City Bulls. It was just a really awesome experience and opportunity for me to interview a professional sports team, especially since I love basketball. And I also really enjoyed helping out with some of the basketball live streams.
My favorite memory this year was homecoming because it was fun and it was a great experience.
I don't really have a specific memory of BHS TV, but I will definitely always remember the camera batteries just always dying out on us at the time that we need them the most. So yeah, but overall I will definitely miss VHS TV and all the memories I made.
My favorite memory from junior year was probably Mrs. Quinlan's walk-off. Even though I got second place, I loved cooking with my teammates, and we had a really nice time trying all the guacamole, and yeah, it was really cool.
Hi, I think one of my favorite memories from this year was Philly Football Week. It was really cool to wear outfits that I wouldn't normally wear, and I feel like it kind of brought me out of my comfort zone a bit. And also I loved how I got to see my friends in the morning usually, and we just got to like take pictures but also like talk, and it was really nice to catch up with them.
My favorite memory this school year was probably playing Madden Mobile at lunch, like the whole hour, just eating food. It's a great time.
My favorite high school memory was in sophomore year when I got to play in the Queen's New Year's Day Parade with the marching band. So we traveled to London, we got to play some amazing music, and we got to tour the city and have a ton of fun with my friends.
One of the favorite things that I did this year for BHS TV was probably Sports Bop, just because it was a fun segment to do with a lot of the new guys in BHS TV.
So my favorite memory from this past year would probably have to be the whole process of editing our MMA film, which was actually Share Your Story. It was a super fun experience. It was super time consuming and super stressful, but our final product was super cool. We were all so proud of it, and it turned out really great. So that's all we have for this week and this year. So again, thanks to everyone who participated and watched our show this past semester. And that's what we have for this year, Barrington. See you next year.